The universe is vast, mysterious, and full of unimaginable wonders. From distant galaxies to unexplored exoplanets, the cosmos constantly amazes us with its beauty, diversity, and, sometimes, strangeness. Today, we're going to embark on a journey through some of the most unusual planets ever discovered, worlds so hot, so exotic, so colorful, and so beautiful, they seem like they belong in the realm of science fiction. But these planets? They're real. Imagine a place where lava flows across the surface like an ocean, or a world where ice burns instead of freezing. What about a planet so far from its star that it takes 15,000 years to complete a single orbit? Yes, the universe is not just an endless expanse, it is a playground of extremes. With every new exoplanet we discover, we're forced to rethink what we know about life, geology, and the very fabric of the cosmos. Let's dive into this thrilling journey through the most extreme and bizarre planets in the universe, and see how they challenge everything we thought we knew about space. Our first stop is a planet that seems straight out of a science fiction novel, 55 Conchoree E. Discovered in 2004, this planet lies about 40 light-years away from Earth, orbiting the star 55 Conchoree A in the constellation of Cancer. So, what makes this world so strange? 55 Conchoree E is a super-Earth, meaning it has a mass that's about 8 times that of our planet. But don't let that Earth-like label fool you, this planet is anything but hospitable. You see, 55 Conchoree E is so close to its star that one side of the planet is a blazing sea of liquid lava, while the other side is trapped in eternal darkness. The extreme conditions on this planet make it one of the hottest known exoplanets, with surface temperatures exceeding 2000 degrees Celsius. And here's where it gets even crazier. Researchers suspect that 55 Conchoree E might be made of diamond, earning it the nickname Diamond Planet. But don't get too excited, scientific studies have shown that its atmosphere is rich in carbon monoxide and hydrogen, rather than precious gems. What's even more mind-boggling is the planet's unique rotation pattern. It likely has what's called a tidally locked rotation, meaning one side of the planet always faces the star, while the other side remains in total darkness. But here's the question, could life survive in the twilight zone, that narrow strip between eternal day and eternal night? Next, let's travel to a planet that defies all logic, GLE 436b. Discovered in 2004, this exoplanet is located about 30 light-years away in the constellation Leo. But here's where things get really unusual, GLE 436b is a planet of burning ice. Yes, you heard that right, burning ice. This bizarre phenomenon occurs because the surface temperature of GLE 436b is around 430 degrees Celsius. But what really sets this planet apart is the strange form of ice known as Ice 7, which exists at extremely high pressures. This ice doesn't melt, instead, it remains solid even at these blistering temperatures. The planet's proximity to its red dwarf star is one of the reasons for these extreme conditions. But the mystery doesn't end there. GLE 436b is officially classified as a Neptune-like planet, though it doesn't look anything like Neptune. Imagine a world where water burns, not freezes, a world where the laws of nature seem to be rewritten. Scientists are still scratching their heads over this one, and it has inspired them to search for other planets that might exhibit similar strange behaviors. Now, let's venture into the darkness. TRES-2b is an exoplanet that lies about 750 light-years away from Earth, in the constellation Draco. But don't let its location fool you, this world is unlike anything you've ever seen. Despite orbiting very close to its star, TRES-2b is completely dark. It absorbs almost 99% of the light that falls on it, making it the darkest planet ever discovered. Imagine a planet so dark, it's almost invisible, an abyss in the cosmos. This planet's strange atmosphere, primarily made of hydrogen and helium, absorbs all the light. No reflective clouds, no shiny surface, just an eerie, pitch-black world. But here's the kicker, despite the total darkness, the temperature on TRES-2b soars to about 1000 degrees Celsius. And while we may never get a good look at it, this planet teaches us an important lesson, how extraordinary our Earth really is, with its perfect balance of light, life, and atmosphere. Next up is a world where storms rage at speeds that would make even the most powerful hurricanes on Earth look tame, HT 189733b. This hot Jupiter, located about 63 light-years away in the constellation Vulpecula, is known for its extreme atmospheric conditions. Imagine winds reaching speeds of up to 8,700 km per hour, faster than the speed of sound. These storms, which whip gases and clouds across the planet's surface, create a hellish atmosphere where it rains glass, propelled by those hypersonic winds. The glass rain, flung horizontally through the atmosphere, would slice through anything in its path. You'd never want to take a vacation here, that's for sure. But what makes HT 189733b even more fascinating is the fact that it's visible from Earth. With a powerful telescope, you could watch this massive gas planet pass in front of its star, appearing as a small, dark spot. But from a distance, it might look peaceful, until you get closer and see the fury below. Now, let's travel to the loneliest planet in the universe, HT 10696b. This distant exoplanet orbits its star from an incredible distance of 650 astronomical units. By comparison, Neptune is only about 30 astronomical units from our Sun, so you can imagine just how far this planet is from its star. What makes this planet so unique is that it takes over 15,000 years to complete a single orbit. And despite its remote location, this planet is still bound to its star, a phenomenon that has puzzled scientists for years. Some researchers believe that HT 10696b was once much closer to its star, but was flung into its distant orbit after a gravitational interaction. Others suspect it might have been a small star that somehow became bound to the system. Either way, HT 10696b is one of the largest planets ever discovered, about 11 times more massive than Jupiter, making it a true giant in the universe. And last but not least, we have WASP 12b, another hot Jupiter that defies all expectations. Located about 870 light-years away in the constellation Auriga, this planet is not only dark, but it also has a year that lasts just 1.1 Earth days. Can you imagine that? A year shorter than a single Earth day. WASP 12b orbits its star at an astonishingly close distance, so close that the planet is deformed, looking more like an egg than a sphere. Its atmosphere absorbs nearly all of the energy it receives, heating the planet to over 2,200 degrees Celsius. But what's even more intriguing is that the heat causes the atmosphere of WASP 12b to be gradually stripped away by the star, forming a comet-like tail. This planet, with its extreme conditions, could offer insights into the future of planets that orbit too close to their stars. As we've seen today, the universe is filled with strange and extreme worlds. From planets made of diamond to those where ice burns and glass rains down, the cosmos never stops surprising us. These discoveries force us to think beyond the limits of what we know and imagine the infinite possibilities that await in the far reaches of space. Which of these planets would you want to visit, if you could? What do you think life might be like on one of these extreme worlds? The questions are endless, and the answers, well, they're out there, waiting to be discovered. Thank you for joining me on this cosmic journey. Be sure to subscribe and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, keep